know it, but the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, also known as OLLI, is a pretty great program. It's offered right here in Northern Nevada. It offers a very wide variety of educational, social, cultural, and recreational programs for adults 50 and older. And joining us today to talk a little bit about it is Dr. Lynn Gray. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you for inviting me. I love talking about OLLI.
Well, now, you've been with OLLI, you said 14, 15 years, so
Yeah.
you've been there a while.
Yeah.
It's not anything like college.
Oh no, it's nothing like college. You get to choose when and where you want to go to OLLI. You can choose from, as you said, recreational activities, from educational activities, interest groups, social activities, and they're all free after you've paid your $55 once for membership.
Yeah, so it's only the $55. Then for the entire
$55.
year, you can take classes every week if you
Exactly.
want, right?
There's always something going on at OLLI. We have programs at 10 o'clock, at noon, and at 2. You can just drop in and hear something interesting whenever you feel like it.
And you can do this to learn a skill, like photography or knitting or whatever. I mean, you can do it to learn something or just to be social.
So we have classes in French and Spanish and ukulele.
Wow, who knew?
Yeah, who knew? All sorts of things, history, language, culture, science. It's a good way to keep up with what's going on in the world and to meet all sorts of interesting new friends.
And even though it's not academic, it kind of has a background to that because you are a mathematician.
Exactly.
And what do you teach?
So I used to teach mathematics,
Yeah.
but now I teach how to keep your brain sharp with math games and puzzles.
Exactly, so it's useful information.
Exactly. I also now follow my passion and I teach a class about opera. So if you've never had time to get into opera and you're interested in opera now, come to my class.
There you go. I do know that a lot of people here in the community go to a lot of the classes over there, and we have one in our audience today that I talked to a little bit earlier, and that's Beverly. Now, you've been to some of the classes at OLLI, right? What did you get out of it?
I loved OLLI. It really was a savior for me for intellectual reasons, because you really miss the discussions that you can have with friends about politics, about what's going on in various anything. You make friends, you know, when you're in those groups, but they also have some wonderful, wonderful presentations. We have university professors that would come. I remember one guy that was teaching us Shakespeare, and he had us laughing the whole time. The only problem that I see is for those of us who are really getting old and have a problem with using a computer and things like that.
So, yes, during COVID, we needed to get a different model going, so we did a lot of our OLLI talks virtually. But we're back in person now, and now we have a style called hybrid. And so for the hybrid classes, you can come in person and you can tune in online. And we also, for people like Beverly, have regular tech help. So we will, yes, we get you help to get you online, to get you with Zoom, but you can also just drop in person anytime as well.
That's wonderful. Thank you so very, very much for
My
joining us,
pleasure.
Dr. Lynn Gray with OLLI. Thank you so much.